Tucker kids! Hi Cunningham kids! Hi Glover kids! Hi Collicott kids! Today we are making egg tempera paint. Now this is the way that people used to make paint a long time ago, before manufacturers made paint and put it in bottles and tubes and sold it to us in the store. People used egg yolks to make paint. So what you will need is at least one egg, a small bowl, some food coloring, some paintbrushes, a paper plate or a regular dinner plate is fine, and probably like a paper towel to wipe your fingers on. Okay, so what we need is the egg yolk from the egg. So I'm gonna crack open my egg, and when I do, I'm going to separate the yolk from the white of the egg. I just want the yolk. So I'm going to use the side of the bowl to crack my egg. Okay. So to separate the yolk, you just want to let the white of the egg fall out into the bowl. And you're going to toss your yolk carefully back and forth between the two shell halves. So I don't want the white, I just want the yolk. And now you can actually see that little white membrane inside the yolk right there, like that little piece of white membrane. We want that. Now I'm going to put my yolk on the plate. Don't need the shells. Wipe my fingers a little bit. Okay, so that little white membrane right there, that is keeping the yolk a round shape. So what you want to do is you want to pinch that little membrane with your fingers and pull it off the yolk. And when you do that, the yolk will just sort of flow all over the paint. That's what we want to happen. So I'm going to pinch that little white membrane as best I can. Oops, didn't quite get it. Oh, maybe this side. Easier said than done, right? There it is. So I'm taking off that membrane, and then my yolk spills out. It's not as difficult as it sounds. You just want the yolk to break and then get the membrane out of the way. Maybe I can actually show you. There's the membrane that was holding the yolk together. It's invisible essentially, but it has like a little white part on it. Okay, so there's my yolk. So now I can add some colors to the yolk. So since the yolk is yellow, if I add some red food coloring to it, it'll turn orange. If I add blue food coloring, it'll turn green. So I think what I'm going to do is add some red so that I get orange, and then I'm going to paint a really quick picture with it. So I would go really conservative with the food coloring. There's so very little yolk here, you won't need a whole lot of food coloring. So I'll start with one drop and then mix it up and see how it looks. So it's pretty orangey, right? Alright, so I have my orange. And I think I might try the green with this little bit of yolk that's left over. Well, actually, I wouldn't use green, I would use blue, right? Blue and yellow to make the green. Oops. See what happens with that one. So I'm going to use a different paintbrush, nice and clean. And you'll notice that it has the consistency of paint. It's very thick. So a little piece of the membrane is still stuck in there. Don't need that. It was like a very dark green. I didn't expect that, but it's pretty cool. So that green color. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to move some things over so you can watch me paint a picture really quick. So you can see how the paint looks when you actually paint with it. Let's move this over. So there's my Hello Kitty drawing from a Hello Kitty tutorial, a few tutorials back. I'll put a link to the Hello Kitty tutorial in the description below if you are interested in doing that. So I'm going to try the orange first. I think I'll do her outfit orange, and then I'll do her bow the green color. So here we go. Egg Tempera Paint. I'm back. Not bad. It's a pretty orange with just the one drop of red. Very pretty. I think I'll do like her, I don't know if those are sleeves or not. I think she was just wearing white gloves, Hello Kitty, but I'll fill that part in too. Okay, so now I do the green bow. It looks a bit turquoisey now that I'm piecing with it. Oh, there it is. Oh, I like that color. So there you have it. Egg tempera paint with egg yolks and food coloring. So have fun with this tutorial at home, and I hope you make some nice colors with your eggs. And I will see you in the next video.